So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
A man I like to watch, Morgan Schneiderlin. Someone who fully understands the demands of that central midfield role and can mix his game accordingly. He's competitive off the ball, very tidy on it, and he'll probe further forward as well.
Okay, interesting. Juan Mata. Oh, great ball! Rooney! He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Now it's Ozil. Giroud. Oh, good interception. Juan Mata. Fellaini. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Keeper's got good distance on that. Another piece of really good defending. And it's Giroud. Schweinsteiger. Mesut Ozil. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Koscielny positions himself well and cuts it out. It's Ozil. Coquelin. Ramsey. Now it's Giroud. Tries a through ball. Lofted into the middle. Firmly met. Ramsey. Gibbs. A chance! Oh, great chance! And a goal! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance, it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, in a game like this, every chance is vital, but they're back on level terms.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Mesut Ozil. Ramsey passes it through. It's Ozil! Marcos Rojo gets good distance on it. "30 minutes gone. Done very well to intervene. Giroud tries to head towards goal. Alexis Sanchez! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was. Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And he's there to hoof it away. He hits it!
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
And now they can launch a counter. He's got away with one there. Fellaini. Looking up to see who wants it. Arteta. There will be a throw-in. And it's Coquelin. Coquelin with the ball through. Ramsey. Referee's given a throw. Out again for a throw-in. And the first half is done. Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So off we go once more. Rooney. Mesut Ozil. Looks like a good ball through. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Rooney. Just the keeper to beat! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Rooney gets into a dangerous position. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Mesut Ozil, he does have an assist to his name. Needed a better pass there. Arteta. Mesut Ozil floats one over. Alexis Sanchez crosses. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Oh, you've got to say that the leap there was brilliant, but he just couldn't execute the header.
It's Alexis Sanchez! That's a half-decent try.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
It so nearly came off for him.
Oh, he's just a nightmare for any defence. His movement, his pace, his anticipation, it's on another level. It's so hard for any defence to contain that.
Rooney demanding a quick ball here. Nicely measured pass. Mesut Ozil. Aimed long and direct. Manchester United can count themselves very lucky there. They looked fragile. And it's Fellaini. Marcus Rojo thrust towards the front line. Ramsey. Coquelin. Giroud. Mesut Ozil. Kieran Gibbs. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Fellaini. Now the pass. Memphis Depay gets it, and now what? For goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's a pretty powerful effort because he really got hold of that one, but he's not going to trouble the keeper from there.
Schneiderlin, well positioned to make that interception. Alexis Sanchez. Oh, he's broken through. Looks to slip it through. Cazorla. Schneiderlin gets into the right position to intercept. Ramsey. Fellaini. Manchester United getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Tries a through ball. Welbeck. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Coquelin! Cazorla pumps it upfield. Now the pass. It's Alexis Sanchez! Sticks it away! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, once upon a time I was harsh on goalkeepers, but now I'm more sympathetic because the ball moves all over the place these days and we've just seen it again.
He's made sure that won't get through. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Cazorla plays it out to the flank. What an adventurous run from a defender. Whose ball, who's going to get that? And it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay with the ball through. Rooney looking to force his way through. Phil Jones. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Ramsey tries to get it forward quickly. Speculative strike. Monreal. Arteta. Passes it through. Well played, he saw that coming. And that is the last effort of the game. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, this was a pretty good win. You know, they showed good resolve from me. They were strong throughout. They stuck together. They showed good spirit too. So all in all, I think it's a win that's well merited.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello to all of you from this Brazilian city of Belo Horizonte. This is the Mineirão, the home of two proud footballing institutions, Cruzeiro and Atlético Mineiro. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Begley.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Defenders on the back foot. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Hazard with the delivery. Tries a header! It's broken loose. In comes the delivery. And that's been repelled. You can just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Now it's Benteke, and the counter is on. Ivanovic positions himself well and cuts it out. Matic. And it's Diego Costa. Oscar. Cesc Fabregas. Either side really getting hold of the ball. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Jordan Henderson. Where to from here? Roberto Moreno. Chan. Milner. With the ball through. Decent looking ball. Sturridge. Corner it is then. Sturridge! So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Flags up. Tries a through ball. Diego Costa is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cahill. Now the pass. Keeper's ball. Henderson. Benteke passes it through. Just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. It's a long forward pass. Right through the middle. And Benteke! Mamadou Sakho. And it's Sturridge. Chance to shoot. Half an hour played now. Out wide to the right. Oscar. Now it's Fabregas. Now can he finish? Looking to force his way through. Milner. Roberto Moreno. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Hazard desperately wants to get on the end of this. Oh, good ball. Looks like a good ball through. It's a brilliant interception. Azpilicueta knocks it towards the front. Philippe Coutinho. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Looks to slip it through, and he's cut it out. And it's Azar. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Early ball. Diego Costa gets it back, and he's through on goal. Philippe Coutinho. Sturridge did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Willian. Good idea, just poorly executed. The referee brings the first half to a close. Well, after 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. That's the start of another 45 minutes. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Philippe Coutinho. He's long and forward. Benteke with the ball through. Big chance here! Marvellous goal!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen, and this is a very welcome tonic now. Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Now it's Costa. Oh, he's broken through. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Alberto Moreno.
It's exactly the start to this second half they would have hoped for. They can build on that morale boost and confidence and finish the contest by really taking the game to the opposition now.
Philippe Coutinho. Tries a through ball. Good ball. You can just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Matic tries the route one option. Fine defending there. They scored early in the second half to make it 1-0. Willian tries a long pass towards the front. Out to the left it goes. Another piece of really good defending. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Hazard. Chan. Jordan Henderson. Cesc Fabregas boots it upfield, and it's Diego Costa. Fine defending there, thrust towards the front line. Another piece of really good defending. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hazard. Now the pass. Mamadou Sakho. Forward it goes. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Fine defending there. Just a quarter of an hour to play. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Cesc Fabregas. Oscar. Driving on, he could shoot here.
Well, I think it's that time when you have to commit numbers forward in hope of grabbing an equaliser. I mean, defenders need to take that risk too now.
Well weighted. Now it's Sturridge. It's Sturridge! Jordan Henderson. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Diego Costa passes it through. Timely intervention. 1-0 as we head towards the end.
Well, maybe they're settling for what they have because they're not going to score from there.
Looks like a good ball through. He's away! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
I think when you concede a goal like that, the manager has to start questioning his personnel, because to allow someone into that position, totally unmarked, I think that's reckless in the extreme, I really do.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. The referee has given a corner. Keeper's ball. Azar. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It's a very good win, and as a former defender, I know they'll be very happy at the back not to have conceded. Yes, you're part of a team, but as a unit that works together, you have an added pride in a job well done.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.